He will proceed to return you to a time which has long since ended. To leisurely partake in the facial matter resembling entertainment software that inhale through the lips, the cheeks of the human anus. He would prefer to experience a large American bovine releasing a watery, highly viscous quantity of excrement to the insides of his auditory canals. He would prefer to consume the decomposing anal passageways of a vehicularly slaughtered mephitidae, and assist its digestion through the intake of light alcoholic beverages. He is the ultimate in feelings of frustration and contempt towards computerized gaming media that you have ever been made aware of through sound. He is the negatively emotional Japanese toy company highly experienced hobbyist. He is the negatively emotional Hawaiian slot machine enterprises, American Computer Corporation experienced hobbyist. He's an average video dad. No.
You got a game, or you don't. I mean, honestly, I just really enjoy pressing these buttons. That's the way it's gone for years, because most of the time, games aren't shitty enough. See, that's why I love Nintendo. They were always coming up with great ideas for ways to press buttons. Like the Wii, which reminds me of urine, because Wii sounds like pee, and that's funny because earlier today I took a piss, and it was a pretty nice piss, I gotta say. But see, even in the early days with the NES, Nintendo was mass producing things with buttons on them. Some of them were pretty decent, but luckily most of them were pretty shitty. And they were mostly just headsets. So let's talk about some Nintendo the things. I already talked about the power wank. We all know it's bad and I love it. God, I love it. Let's start with the gun. Back then we just called it the Zapper because that's what it's called. There's definitely nothing more satisfying than shooting the fuck out of men in aeroplanes. Every gamer loves shooting things, because everyone who owns consoles also loves gun ownership. Only problem, it works a little too well for my liking. Depends on the game, depends if you have the TV on, and the gun itself. I have one of them. See, my gun works here, always makes its target, and I really don't like that. And then sometimes I just decide I think I'd prefer not to shoot the target, so I don't. My same gun also works pretty much the same. See, because sometimes when I play a game, I like to shoot the clay pigeons like that, no problem. But these ones, I don't really feel like it. I don't really feel like shooting them, so if I put it up against the screen, it looks like it looks really funny, and I also get to not shoot the things I'm meant to, which is quite fun sometimes. And here's my gun again. God fucking damn it, I really just love not shooting things from time to time, so yo, check this out, I'm gonna do that again. Fuck yeah, this is going on. Hell, sometimes I just like to shoot my lamp as well because I'm full of gamer rage. Here we have wacky funsters. What, you use your hands? That's like a video game. Yo, what the shit? I don't have a cat. The Super Nintendo never received a gun, sadly, so I'm just gonna show off this bigger gun that I own instead. Since you already know how much I love my guns, I'll just tell you about some other story while I threaten my TV. So yeah, there was this really cool time when I was shooting my TV, and the bullet hole, it looked like a white square, and that could be like a perfectly square cum splat. That's pretty funny, right? Everyone likes cum jokes, but maybe everyone just likes cum. Top of my TV is looking pretty bare. There we go, perfect. Although I do think one of the Wii guns would have probably looked a lot better up here, but see, I really hated all the wires that my gun had here. I don't have one of those fancy ammunition powered guns. My gun runs off electricity. Unlike my bigger gun here, which I much prefer for when I want to threaten my television. Sadly, it's out of ammunition batteries right now, and it's also really fun to tap this part and this part here as well, so I generally prefer to do that than actually use my gun to shoot things. See, you'd think a bigger gun would be better for shooting things, but it is. Even when I point my gun in the same spot, all the cum stains are still stuck to my TV screen. And all because I'm wearing Jordans. Now let's look at the Jesus piano. It's called Jesus because Jesus really likes a Nintendo. You might be thinking, wow, a piano that plays Nintendo games? Well, of course, you dumb shit. How the fuck else would I have played any Nintendo games? I tried putting them in my Commodore and that didn't work. But anyway, here's Mario Teaches Piano, which is pretty much a piano playing tool, but it's sadly pretty functional. Well, that's really all I had to say. My only complaint is that it plays music, which is fuck, because the metronome is really what I wanted to be hearing. Other than Mario Teaches Typing, the NES can also play Detroit Becomes Human 2, Play the Piano, or Detroit the Robot Becomes Fucking Human. Then there's Duck Hunt. Gotta fuck the ducks. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm playing piano. Next we have the Powder Pow. Although I personally prefer playing Twister. Let's pop in good old world class action lawsuit and flee the authorities for evading presumably important legal payments. Evade taxes or do the double jump. The modern take on tax evasion usually involves becoming a fan of rhythm games, but you could also go to jail because you modded your GameCube. It wasn't really a family game, but families would still play it upstairs with their legs, even though it wasn't a leg game either. Kids and dogs would piss and shit on it, and dogs and other dogs would shit and piss on it and come, and in fact, just thinking about it makes me feel like stabbing a homeless man. Girl, come on, let me stab you. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it all comes down to tapping ass, which reminds me of this thing. Probably my favorite thing ever invented. This Spore Board. What is it? It's a wonderful, practical holder for your game controller. Get it? Because I don't want to hold anything at close proximity to my sweaty gamer palms. And also because I love playing on the floor or on a table. It's pretty damn cool. Obviously, the point was to put the speed at your fingers, and I really like that idea. And even though it belonged to a man named Press, it is official Nintendo merch, so it is definitely worth pissing on. Especially since it tastes like ice cream sprinkles. Next up, fuck yes, the Economy Super Scoop. Now I just want to go on record by saying, I fucking love the Economy. But this thing smells like poopy shit. It's essentially another gun, but this one's voice controlled. To shoot, you say violently offensive slurs. It's also a pair of headphones, and it advises on the case that you should use it for your iPod Nano or even your Steam Deck. Just attach The headphones? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I would not be able to use these as headphones if they couldn't output any kind of audio through these fucking sick cans. It also advertises that your parents don't love you, which means you can play video games on this thing, which I wasn't aware of. It says, while the economy scooper screen surrounds the gamer with copious amounts of G Fuel, Hot Pockets, and ever-growing love for far-right politics, non-gamers can listen to sounds, read out loud, talk to other humans, or not talk to other humans, all in the same room. Yeah, while you're saying sounds pretty fire to me, right? Next is the rockin', rollin' and rocking, rollin' and rockin', rollin' fuck. This thing reminds me of biscuits, because biscuits are quite nice. But we can still play some games on it. Forest Rump is a pretty fun game, but I much prefer Bike Man Has a Stroke McBadfuck. Other classics include Skate Man A Go-Go, Kung Fu Duck Masters, Man in a Forest, Sins of the Turtle Prince Part 6, and Fidget the Jet Plane, which was released in 1943. Damn, those are some kick-ass games. Shitty poop, shit poop. Hopefully it's bad. Fuck yeah, it's bad. But could be worse, much more shitty honestly. Anyway, it works. It just works, damn it. Oh well. I'm drinking water on the floor. Water, carpet. Yeah, H2O on the floor. I've also heard that people who weigh more than 800 pounds are probably dead, or just really, really big. But sadly, the cock rocker doesn't register it if you're using it while not alive. Cat's like, go fuck yourself. Anyway, I'm just gonna go back to pressing buttons, because I really like to press buttons. It's nice. It blows my mind, it's like, holy shit, these buttons feel great. One more, the spread force. So shit, nothing comes nearby. Nothing comes, not you, nor the game. That's what I wrote on the box here. You open this thing up, basically it looks like something they'd use in one of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. You know, the episodes where they just played battleships instead of duel monsters. It's got a guy who can move his arms in a powerful way. Like shit, if only I could move my hands with that much power. Come on, shit. Shit, come on. Mario, do a shit. God, this is pretty damn immersive. Oh, I could never not shit this fast in real life either. Come on, just a little ass. Yeah, I know I use the word ass a lot, but you could just say I have a limited vocabulary. Alright, one last game. I can't believe I gotta touch this one again. Fuck yes! So, I actually forgot why I made this video in the first place, but I know that there's nothing else that I needed to cover anyway. But, you know, I don't want to play the good games, so it's cool. We'll redo this video again next week. I'll see you then. I'll show up to your house without invites, and then I'll take a shit.